Hi there, Geoff. Ben from BU Health Studios. Hope you're having a good weekend. So I just wanted to do a quick summary email about kind of what we are actually doing, because it's important that me and you are on the exact same page and we keep each other kind of clear on what we're trying to achieve with the training, so we can make sure we take this step by step. So here's the stage that you're at. Congratulations, you've gotten to the stage where you've had a couple of movement sessions and we've gotten to know your body a bit better. The next thing is we've got to talk about and got you to feel for the first time what it's like to breathe. Why the breathing side of things is so important. I know it sounds simple, is if you think of your heart and what you've had done, we've got to get your body's cardiovascular system as strong and as fit as possible. The better your cardiovascular system is, the better you're going to feel. So breathing is a huge part of it. But this also goes with what we discussed as far as bladder control goes, and as far as stress and memory goes. So that's another big thing that we want to work on. Now, the way I do this and keep people on the same kind of page as myself as we go through is there's rules that I set them. And what I do with these rules is we go through things step by step and make sure that we get you following certain rules to get you to your goal. So here's some of the rules that I've set you. I would like you to make sure you are moving 3 times a week. Now, what does that actually mean? What does moving actually mean? Well, getting out walking is certainly moving. Being in the garden is certainly moving. And training with myself and dancing, this kind of stuff, is all certainly moving. The main thing that you must not do is what I'm doing right now. Stay sat down. If you are up and about and moving 3 times a week, you are on track and you are fitting my goals as far as what I need you to do to get your results. Now, this one's an interesting one, but it's so we can start to increase your body's what's called circadian rhythm. Okay, your body's circadian rhythm is how often you go to sleep, why you want to go to sleep, why you think at the pace that you think at, why you breathe. It's your body's general rhythm. And this goal is to try and help with that. And again, it's to set up things for the bladder and things to improve your night's sleep. So firstly, have a solid time that you go to bed and wake up twice a week. And what I mean by that is I need a minimum 2 days for you to go to bed at the same time and wake up. Now, if you can do this every single day, brilliant. But what I want you to try to do is a minimum of doing that twice, because I know sometimes you might get up a little later because you've had a bad night, or you might not get to bed on time because you might be out or something like that. So that's our minimum, but if you can do that every night, fantastic. Next side of things, I'd like you to record for me your food and water intake for 3 days. The way I'd like you to do that is 2 ways, it's up to you. You can either take a picture on your phone. If you don't want to do that, you can also just record and write them down exactly what water, medication or food that you have had. Next side of things is I'd like you to practice your breathing exercises once a day for 2 weeks. So what I mean by breathing exercises, it is as straightforward as what we discussed in your session. It is a breath in for 5 and then a breath out for 3. So what I would like you to try and achieve with that is you're not trying to make yourself dizzy, you're not trying to make yourself feel, you're just breathing, which is totally safe. The main thing I need you to do is to do that 5 times, in for 5, out for 3, repeated 5 times, a minimum once a day. The reason we're doing that is that will start to then increase your body's ability to absorb oxygen. The next side of things is I would like you to move your spine once a day. Now, don't worry about this rule just yet, but until we have our session next week. But basically, it's going to start to get your core a bit more mobile and a bit more loose and less creaky feeling, which is really going to have a big impact on your balance. And then finally, move in bare feet once a day. Basically, for the next 2 weeks, I'd like you to try to move around in your bare feet to see if we can start to get the feeling back in the bottoms of your feet and get you a bit more confidence with your balance again. Geoff, I hope these help and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Ben from BU Health Studios signing out.